Hey guys, it's Luke here, and welcome to episode 4 of the Ironman series. Just to kind of uh, say sorry, basically. If you did watch last week's video, I went into more depth about it, but basically, uh, editing software and stuff wasn't too great, hence why a lack of videos. But I should be back and rolling now with weekly videos, which is going to probably be between Ironman and my main account, giving it a bit of time kind of in between to kind of get content out to put it into a video. But yeah, just to basically break it down. I'm sorry about the lack of videos, and hopefully there'll be plenty more to come. But apart from that, hopefully you enjoy. Anyways, guys, to move into the first clip of this video, as you can see, I did hit 65 herb. This was through a daily challenge, which is great to have on an Ironman. Getting herb up is pretty annoying, so it's always nice to have that. And as you can see, just moving into this one, I did go back to Zamrock, and I did manage to get myself a Wall of Subjugation, my second one. So yeah, it wasn't too well. It was okay. Like I can always transfer it over to my main account if I need to, but oh well. Um, but yeah, I might either keep it or alloc it, or we'll see. But another one is always nice to add to the bucket list. But yeah, as you can see now, I did manage to hit 74 fishing as well, which was a nice little thing, a nice stride towards my sharks to obviously fish for when I'm just like chilling and stuff on that account. But as you can see, my first ever attempt at Jad on my Ironman account. If you was on stream, I think it took about around about an hour and a half to complete fully, I believe. Um, but yeah, I was pretty nervous. As you can see in in terms of my inventory setup, I did have a tier 60 staff, which was my Gothic staff. So I basically, let's just kind of forward this or put it back into time. This was the last day before the kiln buff. So I was basically in my head thinking it's probably best to try and get a fire cave done and then hopefully maybe get myself a kiln magic cape. I can't remember the name of the actual things like tech talk. I can't even pronounce it if I ever knew it. But yeah, that was going to be the plan of action. Um, so I want to get, as I said, I want to get the fire cape done. Plus, it is an elite Karamja task for my task sets, I believe as well. Which I think is an elite. It could be harder an elite. I can't remember, but it's one of those. But it was something else to add towards it as I am going for completionist cape on this account, which is a crazy idea, especially as it being an Ironman. But it's something to do as well, and another like little completionist thing, which I'd love to go for. But yeah, going into the fight, as you can see, I was actually doing pretty well in this kill. It was on live stream as well, so there's people like behind me, like kind of backing me up. A few people were like, "Nah, you're not gonna get it," but we'll see. You'll see what happens. But yeah, it was pretty decent. Like even if I did go into the kill at first, I'm just thinking, how would it go? I think I did. Well, I thought to myself that I didn't bring enough supplies. Like I brought 3 restores. Surprisingly enough, 3 restores 4 doses was absolutely fine for getting Jad done. If you save them like for when you actually needed them and stuff like that. So yeah, it was pretty nice. But yeah, I also want to say a thank you to Kelma or Sam, as you guys might know from the Twitch chat, just to kind of help me through like a basic inventory kind of gear setup as well. So I appreciate that, man. And that's obviously helped me a lot in this fight cave. But as you can see, I did manage to get down to the healers here, and I think it was around about 2 minutes in, I realized that I didn't lure the healers, which you can kind of see now. I kind of pulled back on myself because it didn't quite work, but I kind of moved them out a couple of steps to the east, yeah, to the east, and yeah, it seemed like that was the best thing. No more hills, and pretty much from there it was a straight kind of straight road down. I guess I did kind of have a few nervy moments where I think if some of you pay close attention to it, you can kind of see my press, which is where a little a little shaky basically. I thought I might have misclicked or something, and surprisingly enough, I didn't. But it was all good. But yeah, it was a nervy moment. But to be honest, well, spoiler alert, I did manage to finally kill it, which you'll see in like a couple of seconds time. But yeah, with tier 60, I was kind of surprised. I thought the fight would be a lot harder than it was, but it wasn't that bad. And I think, as I said earlier, the completionist time was like 1 hour and 30 minutes. That was with a lot of stalls in between, healing from like rejuvenates and just like normal and taking like small little breaks here and there in between the fires. So for what it was not too bad. But as you can see, I did manage to get the fire cape, and yeah, it was a nice little reward, if that's the best way to put it. But yeah, moving on from Jad, I did go to Barrows and I managed to pick up my 13th item piece I need for the bobblehead. So only 11 more out of 24 that I need for that. And moving on to a nice grueling agility gain. I don't like agility on the Iron Man. Not at low levels anyway. It's so tedious, so tedious, especially when you get PK as well. Like, yeah, it's just not fun, basically. But yeah, I did manage to get 60 agility. And once again, moving on to another fishing clip, I did manage to hit 75 fishing, so it was only one more level I need away from the sharks for like better food. I know I could have got it through temple tracking, but I was like, I might as well get it while I was AFK, and at least then I've got food there forever. So going back from where we left off, basically when I was in the fight caves, I did mention that I needed the fire cave for the kiln, because it was the last day when I was doing this on stream before the kiln buff. So basically, I wanted to try have the chance to try get my fire cape. Well, sorry, try to get my magic kiln cape before obviously the buff. Obviously with tier 60s and stuff. I was kind of optimistic about how well it would actually go, but you'll see later on how I did anyway. But yeah, of course, to unlock the to unlock the kiln, I had to do a quest which was the Elder Kiln. So as you can see just in the background, this is basically just the end part of completing the quest, just the kind of the cutscene and stuff. But yeah, I got this quest done. I managed to unlock basically the requirements that I needed to unlock the fight kiln itself. The XP from the quest was quite nice as well. It gave me quite a bit of agility XP, which I needed anyway towards my 63, which was for branches for my tier 70, and plus for the medallion that I needed for barrows in the future for obviously the IFB hunt, well, in terms of just getting the item pieces for the bobbleheads. But it was also a nice way to kind of get another step closer to that. But as you can see, I did actually get 61 agility as well from this quest, which was a nice little fair chunk of XP as well towards the 63 that I needed, as I said. But anyways, moving on. Also, during the quest, I got myself, I think it was either a lamp or like a book, but I had to do it over a skill of level 75. And the only thing which was close was defense, so I managed to just stick the XP on defense. I couldn't bank or anything, unfortunately, so I just decided to put it on defense. And also here, as I was talking about branches earlier in the quest, I need 63 as farming as well. As you can see here, I just got myself 62 as well, so getting closer to that as well, which is always nice. But yeah, the part with the fire cape to unlock the kiln permanently. Well, yeah, this part wasn't too great, to be honest. All that work was like an hour and a half's work just to see your fire cape not get wasted in a sense, but you know, just to see it get basically torn up in front of you just like that. So yeah, it wasn't too great to see that, but you know, it's a fire cape in exchange, and this unlocks kilns, of course, for the final boss and also for the pet, which I need for IFB as well. But the main event basically. So if any of you was in the stream, I had, well, let's put it this way, I derped hard. Basically, for kilns, if you've never done them before, I'm sure a lot of people have. You need a melee weapon which acts as a pickaxe, which you need for the dills, which spawn on certain waves, but mainly wave 28. Let's just say I had 60 attack at the time of doing this kiln, and if you see in my inventory, I've got a Zamrock spear, which is tier 75 attack as well, which you need. So let's just say my Terror Bird was the saving grace of those waves where I literally just sat back and let my Terror Bird do all the work. A lot of people in my stream was like, what the hell is going on? Like, why is it taking forever? But when they actually realized, let's just say it's an event to look back on and to laugh. When you're actually in mid kill, it was like, really, did that really just happen? It took so long, but It was pretty funny to look back on, must admit. But as you can see, I did get into the kiln to the final fight, Huracan, and me being stupid enough, I accidentally used my magic crystal on like wave 18 or something. I can't remember exactly, but it was quite low down. And I should have saved that. And also, another stupid mistake I did was there was a Constitution crystal as well, which spawns on wave 36. And I should have picked that up, and I didn't either. I think with those two crystals, if I didn't use one and also picked up the Constitution, I think I might have managed to actually get killed with a tier 60. As long, and I know it took like 2 hours to complete, but yeah, but as you can see, I pretty much ran out of food, and I pretty much just was down to my defensives, and it just wasn't going too well. I basically knew I wasn't going to get it. I splashed so much on Huracan as well with tier 60, let alone I've not tried Huracan since the buff update, but with it being from, I think it was like 40k, and now it's at like 150k, I think it is. There's a huge, huge, huge difference between obviously what's going on and stuff now. And I just think, yeah, I think if I was ever going to attempt this again, I would need better gear personally. But as you can see, and I assume you guys know my fate anyway, what's about or what's going to happen here. And yeah, let's just say it was heartbreaking to see, just knowing that you spent nearly 2 hours in the fire kill thinking I might have that slight opportunity to maybe get it, and then it basically fades away from you. I think this is the part where I die as well. Yeah, there you go. Oh, did I? Is this the part I die? I think it is. Um, yeah, this is definitely the part, and yeah, the reflect didn't really save me. But no, unfortunately, I did lose it. But oh well, I'll have to try again in the future. But moving on, hopefully onto a happy kind of aspect of this video. I did manage to get myself 76 fish in as well, which is amazing. I can start doing sharks as well, so that's really nice to have. Even though I could do temple tracking as I said, but hey, I can do it now, and I can just chill. But also going back to more skills and like leveling up towards my max, I did complete a run of Nemi Forest and also get myself 67 prayer as well, which is a nice little achievement as well. And then going on from obviously from the fishing, I need to get my cooking. I need to get 80 cooking. So I've been slowly working on that, and as you can see, I just got myself 74 cooking as well. And talk about like better tier weapons, I was thinking either going for Dunge or Runecrafting, because Runecrafting can give you a tier 75 staff, and also Runecrafting is an easy way of gaining, and also is a good access towards starting your player-owned ports as well. So I'm either debating doing this and getting my tier 75, or just we'll do this in a later time. Maybe you could train up another skill to learn 80 to unlock ports, or go straight into Dungeoneering and getting that tier 80 staff. I assume I'll probably get a chaotic staff maybe, but I think so. In terms of what else is available, because obviously when I can when I get the recommended stats, I could go for Sun Spear as well. So I might look into that, and then there's a lot of ways around it to be honest nowadays, but I'm sure I'll find out anyway. But yeah, moving on. I did manage to also hit 62 agility, so it was once again one level off getting that branches requirement done. The only thing about the Wardy Agility course, you get PK. I didn't get PK'd so much, but when you get PK'd, it's very frustrating. But as you can see, I finally managed to pull up and get myself the 63 agility that I need for branches. So it was another kind of sub goal as well done. Once again, back to Nemi Forest. If none of you do it on an Ironman, definitely do it. 100%. It's daily, and it's obviously it stacks up over time in terms of your XP per level and stuff. So it's really nice for free XP. And as you saw, I did get my mining up. And just to finish off, there we go. 63 farming, which was the last requirement I needed for branches. And basically, that was it. Time to go get the tier 70 weapon. And as you could probably tell, the last clip, there you go. Branches is complete. Tier 70 in my grasp. The Draken's Medallion as well, which I obviously need to obviously teleport around, but mainly for Barrows and Ryzen 6 when I get to those points. But yeah, tier 70 done, amazing progress done, and I'm happy. But guys, thank you so much for watching this progress video of, I think, yeah, number 4, progress number 4. Once again, I do apologize so much for obviously the delay between videos and stuff, but everything should be back to normal. And yeah, apart from that, guys, I hope you, as I said, hopefully you did enjoy this video. If you did, please leave a like. If you want to, you can also subscribe. You know, That's only if you want to. I'm not going to force you to. I'll leave also my social media in the chat as well if anyone wants to go check that out. Also, I'll leave my Twitch in there if anyone wants to see this like in game, in real life time, interacting with me as well. So, you know, if any of you want to see that, then feel free to drop any of those or go to any of those if you wish to. And if you wish to support me, I'll thank you now and I'll appreciate it. But guys, apart from that, once again, thank you so much for watching, and I hope everyone has a great day, and I'll see you in the next video next week. But guys, take care and see you later. Bye.